YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, and this is MLB 16, the show Kansas City Royals franchise, and this is Royal Court Insider. This is episode 21, as we're going to take a quick look here and of a quick review of the ALDS between the Royals and the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays host the Royals in Game 3 of the American League Divisional Series there. Royals won that game 8-0 in a final score. What a game it was there in the Rogers Center. Almost said Sky Dome there. Show you my age, how old I am. Because that's what it used to be called back in the day. But now the Rogers Center. And of course the Blue Jays get defeated there. Blue Jays had a rough go there. They had to play against the Boston Red Sox. They were tied up with the Red Sox for the division, and then turn around. They had to play to see who's going to have the division, and of course who's going to get wild card. Yeah. So and then we won them 3 straight there. Nice job. Just take a look there, and of course we'll be playing against the Anaheim Angels, and we'll talk about them a little later on in this video. But take a look here at the box scores here. As you see some numbers there, and a really good game there from Zobrist. He was 3 for 5 in that game, had 4 RBIs. He hit that grand slam, y'all. Hit that grand slam in that game. They're late in the ball game. That really just pretty much just said, yep, this game, we're closing up shop here now, and we're going on to the next round. What a season he has had so far in this postseason. And that's pretty much almost like in real life. I mean, he's one of those clutch performers there that can just really do some damage. Same thing with Lynn. He had a couple of good at-bats there in that game. So we're glad to see that. But now we just got to try to put that behind us here and celebrate a little bit and get ready for this next series here coming up against the Anaheim Angels. Take a look there at the Blue Jays. Blue Jays they were out hit. They were out hit. You see 14-4 in this game. And, I mean, just the pitching, especially our rookie pitcher. I mean, a rookie, Brandon Shipley, coming up, as a Rule 5 guy we picked up along with him and Butler. But just a great performance from him, really stepping up against Aaron Sanchez, who was also his first playoff appearance. I mean, these two guys, you got to tip your hat to them. They pitched a really good game. But, unfortunately, Sanchez he just couldn't handle the pressure there. The bats were just too strong for the Royals. And, of course, you got to give up something. And Shipley just pitching a great game. 6 2/3 there, I should say. 4 hits, 3 runs, and, of course, no runs there for him. No earned runs there, but 7 strikeouts there for him. So, a great day, just not giving up anything. He just gave up those 4 hits, and that was all they can do from him. They just could not do any more to really get underneath his skin. He didn't really show that he was a rookie. He was really showing that he was a veteran in that game, and he just ice water right there through his veins. So that's always nice to see as we take a look at the American League leaders right now in the playoffs. But yeah, Shipley just played a great game there, and I know, me personally, he's one of my favorites. But oh my goodness, just a great job there. He really, right there, he really showed me that he really wants to be one of the top guys there for next season. But that third day position, that might be his next season. It really, truly, it might be his. Altogether here, because the way he is, he pitched in that game and just had some clutch moments there. Just keeping guys. Only giving up 4 hits on all of them being, I believe, singles in that game. He just did a great job of just saying, you know what, I may be a rookie, but I'm not gonna be taken as a fool. And he showed that pretty much of, he's no holds barred. He's going to do what he has to do to get the victory. So, and he did so. And I know the guys there with the Royals there. After the game, they had a celebration and everything, and he was pretty much the player of the game, I think, in that game. I think it was Zubris, but for the most part, they gave him the game ball because without that, I mean, without his pitching, they couldn't do what they did against those Blue Jays the Blue Jays pitchers there. So great night there for him, and I think it's something that he won't forget. Talking to him after the game, he said that he doesn't want this season to end. This has been too magical of a season, just too fun for him, and he knows that next round's going to be more work. It's going to be tougher because he is going to be going against a tough lineup. He'll be pitching, I think, in Game 3. So it'll be in Anaheim. But he'll be pitching against the Angels, and they have a tough lineup. They got those 3, 4, 5 guys, which is Trout, Hamilton, and Pujols. I would even say David Freese in there. I think he hit Freese at bat 6 there in that lineup. I mean, really and truly, if you look at their lineup up and down, anybody in that lineup could be dangerous at any time. But those 3, 4, 5 are the most dangerous, and that's the ones he's going to have to really work on. We'll see what he can do there in that game. So it'll be Game 3. We'll see him in that one. Also, take a look here. Mike Moustakas, he had a pretty good game there, too. And then this postseason altogether, really, he's had some pretty good highlights there for him. He had some pretty clutch hits there for us, and Moose just being Moose. I mean, he was like this last season. I don't know if you guys remember when we started this series with the Royals and we got into the postseason there. He had some really, really good clutch moments there, hitting the ball very well and getting on base. There you see he has the best on-base percentage now in the playoffs, and just beating Mike Trout right now, who's playing a good postseason. Moose is doing a good job there, and we're proud to see that, and we're hoping that we'll continue over to the ALCS. So the guys can celebrate there. You see Weaver. I think Weaver might be matched up with against Shipley. I'm not for sure, but yeah, I mean, just overall, I mean, just a great performance. The bats came alive. We scored when we needed to, and we didn't look back. We just said, hey, let's just keep playing some good baseball, play some really good defense here, and then when we're on base, be aggressive and take up bases. If you can get a double, go for a double. But also play conservatively at times too. Don't go beyond what you can do. So that's what I liked about this team so far, and how this team's being put together. And next year's only gonna be better because we have some of those younger guys gonna be moved up from I think we have a few in the AA. They're gonna be moved up to AAA, and of course I think we have one coming from the AAA up to the majors next year, which I believe will be Dozier, because Dozier is part of this squad right now for the postseason, and so far he hasn't been in this postseason just yet, but there is a good shot here at what he can do, and I think next year he will be brought up, and I think he will be playing a major role in the second base position there. I think I'm going to keep, or at least it's been talked among the organization that Zubris will be staying at short. So we'll see how that goes next year. But we're not there yet. We're still in the postseason here. As you see, Mike Moustakas, one of the top guys right now for the postseason MVP for the American League. So hopefully, again, we can keep that up and keep his name in there. But we'll see how that goes here coming up here in the rest of this postseason. So really, truly, just a great year so far here, and just a really great series there. We're able to sweep the series. So that means it gives us a couple days off here to get these guys rested up. It showed on there that it was going to be Lackey being the starter, but it actually will be, as you see there, it will be Felix there. So it'll be C.J. Wilson going against King Felix there in Game 1 of that series, and then in Game 2 you'll see also that series in the next episode. It'll be in Game 2. It'll be Duffy versus Garrett Richardson, and we'll show you guys their numbers in that game there here coming up. So you guys can check that out here in about another day or two. You guys will see that series, and then of course we'll have the wrap-up review episode of those first 2 games there right afterwards. So stay tuned for those videos here, you guys. But thanks so much for you guys for checking out. Actually, the next video you guys will see before we get to the ALCS will be a preview of the ALCS. We'll talk about the first 2 games and the pitchers, who's going to be in them, and some of the guys that we want to avoid in that series, and of course what roles need to kind of step up and help us out here as we go along here in the championship round. So that'll be a preview video coming up, and the next Royal Court Insider will be episode 22 here on ESGNet. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video of the Royals and also the series, or the championship series with the Angels. You guys will see that here in about another day or two. So thanks so much. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscription button and subscribe for more Kansas City Royals franchise here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. And you guys definitely stay tuned for more. It's getting really exciting. It's going to be a really fun series. And I think for the most part, it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it personally. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep yourselves healthy. And I will see you guys next time.